Yeah, we are big here. We're gonna play Tekken 2. Go to the arcade. Let's do this. Kick some ass. Who is ready? I am ready. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 rounds. 3 rounds. We've been doing the other one too much. Alright. Yeah. Oh, where all the characters at? Oh, what if I want to play as Kazuya instead? What the hell? Alright, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter, bro. No. Yeah.
Perfect. That's what you get. Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so yeah, how you guys doing? I'm just, here playing these games, whatever. I did not really know what to play. I reached like a certain point where I don't really want to push my games. You know what I mean? Like if you're a let's player, right? You always want to play your favorite game. Right? That's what you want to do. But now I don't have like no game I really prioritize. I don't, and that's why I'm like here playing Tekken 2, right? I almost also wanted to play Pokemon Pinball, right? Pokemon Pinball, but I was like, nah. This game we might never play it. That's why I'm just gonna mention it here. But seriously, really play this. Don't get aggressive with me.
Hey yo. You win. Round 2. Fight. Perfect.
Right, guys. I need some topic to do.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh shoot. Take this. Yeah. What countries? And I say this because we're playing as June, and June is from Japan, right? What's Japan like? Should we really go?
Round 1. Fight. Perfect. You lose. Round 2. Fight.
I wasn't looking. Alright, I wasn't looking. But like I said, June is from Japan, right? So I never went to Japan. I don't really know what's there to do. I would assume
Perfect.
The only thing you can really do in Japan would be
Round 3. Fight.
food. What else would I do? So I've been in my life, throughout my life, I've been to Madrid, I've been to Paris, I was to Berlin, I was in Berlin, I was in Austria. I was in Amsterdam. I was even in Belgium. Like not there. I gotta say the most disappointing place was Belgium. Belgium, you know, didn't really had like really, you know, thing. All they had was museums and fries. That's all they had.
Round 1. Fight!
Me and you, Michelle. Let's go. That's what you get.
Perfect. You win. Round 2. Fight! Round 3. Fight!
Right, guys, like I said, man, Belgium was the worst place.
You win.
You know, what can I say about the other place? Well, let's start with Berlin. Berlin was at least better than no, let's start with Amsterdam, right? Amsterdam is great. You know, Amsterdam has a beach. You know, first of all, like for everyone who likes beach, there's already beach, so that's already better than Belgium. They had the beach. We'd go to the beach. They had lots of variety of restaurants. Even though I think all I went to was like KFC or Domino's. That's the only thing I ate there. I didn't care about the other stuff they had. And other stuff, you know, you can do there in these Amsterdam places. If you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm giving you a hint. You know, so Amsterdam is great. You know, I went there actually with a friend to actually shoot video clip, like, you know, for those who follow my channel. I actually went there to shoot one of our video clips we never released because we just had another idea. After we shot this video clip, we were like, you know, we had other ideas, and then we did this, you know. But that would have been great, you know. So these are my memories of being in Amsterdam. I would recommend you guys to go there. They even have like all you can eat for those like that. Get as much bacon as you want. Go to Amsterdam. They got you, bro. That was amazing, man. Perfect. Amsterdam is hands down one of the best places in Europe. Alright. No. Then after this, you have Berlin. I guess Berlin just had like very cheap prices. Everything there was so cheap, bro. I'm so serious. Everything in Berlin was so cheap. If you guys want to go eat the McDonald's, go to Berlin, bro. You know, the prices there are insane. And they also have things you usually don't have where I live. So these are but only opinion of Berlin. And there are lots of places in Berlin you shouldn't go. It's just, you know, it's just not safe. So next up on the list we have Madrid. Right, if I didn't forget. I forgot Austria, but Austria, I went there when I was like young and stuff. It was great for those who wanna, you know, go there. Talk about Madrid, which is great. Madrid didn't have a lot of stuff besides Taco Bell. They had Taco Bell, you know. But it was not what Madrid had. Madrid just had like welcoming people. They were like very, very like different than the other people, the other places we went. We're all so friendly. You know. Not all of the, you know, for comparison, it was just like a great atmosphere to be there. You know, I remember taking the plane, going there. You know, with my girlfriend I had back then. Not the other girlfriend I told you, another girlfriend that I went with her in Madrid, right? And just great atmosphere. I was on the plane. I was listening to Eminem, Kamikaze back then. These memories. For me, the best experience was at Madrid. It just shows that we don't like really need to have things. Need to go to a place and have a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna miss a home. And then Paris, I already talked about how many Paris. Paris is just known to have Disneyland. It could have been better. It was decent. The food was just too expensive. That's it. Let's hop into Tekken 2 questions, right? Who's your favorite Tekken 2 character? Like Tekken 2 specific. I would say the best character, the most fun character I had most fun with is gonna have to be June. June was the most fun character to play with, but not only June, I also like Armor King a lot. Armor King is very fun. Kazuya, Heihachi, Paul, you know, Michelle, but not all the Tekken 2 characters. I don't like all of them, but they made sure you find favorites, right? Which character has the coolest design? That's different. Armor King has peak design. June's design is peak. Michelle's peak is design. Jack 2's design is great. Yoshimitsu has great design. I think that's about it. With Tekken, you know, who do you think has the best fighting style? Yeah, I would also say definitely June. She can just counter. It's just so fun. We just like just a bunch of losers right now. That's why you don't have to do this.
Round 3.
Would Tekken 2 be harder if we had? I don't know. The first Tekken I played was Tekken 3. I played Tekken 2. Right, so I really don't know. I don't know. And I don't really play Tekken for being hard. You know, being skilled. I don't care if I play Tekken. I'm never gonna be skilled. The characters are just all interesting. You know? They're just interesting into the characters and what they got going on. It's really all that. Right? Which character would you never want to fight in real life? That's a question I don't really care for. I don't care. Who has the best intro? Depends. Depends, bro. It depends. You know. Yeah, bro. It really depends. But I would say that one thing that Tekken 6 and Tekken 7, they have one of the worst intros still. These intros, I don't like them for some reason. But for all the other Tekkens, they're all great. You know? Tekken 1 is just the first intro. Tekken 2 has a great soundtrack, right? Which helps a lot. Tekken 3 is just a great game, and when the great game has even at least a decent intro opening, man, everyone's gonna be hooked. And then Tekken 4 just starts great, you know, with the volcano in the background. You know, the guys who chant in the background. This is so epic, bro. This is so epic. We should actually play Tekken 4 now. Just for that's the thing, you know. You're gonna play through Tekken 4 only for the intro, you know, because I wasn't really thinking of playing Tekken, you know. Too many things we so I don't really want to do it. So I don't really know.
You win.
Which character looks the most intimidating?
Fight.
Maybe Ogre, right? Or Jinpachi. Or do you guys think that Jinpachi looks like a joke compared to Ogre? I think Ogre is the most intimidating one. Azazel just looks boring. I'm being honest. Boring. You know, do you prefer Tekken 2 or Tekken 1? This is hard to say. I would like tell you that I actually prefer Tekken 2, but it's not really true. Now that I went back and played Tekken 1, I enjoy both kind of the same. It's just like if you want to play Tekken, if you want to play as June, you have to play Tekken 2, right? While in the other Tekken, almost everyone is there, right? Which character deserves their own game? I would say Horang. Give Horang his own game, you know. There was once a PS2 game, and I think many feel like that. There was like a PS2 game, like when you look at the cover, I don't know the name, so you guys not gonna know what I'm talking about. But there's like a PS2 game where the cover of the protagonist looks like Horang, and I thought this was his game. I thought it was, so he definitely deserves. If not him, then Chaoyu. Chaoyu would deserve one. I would buy it if you guys make a Chaoyu game. Whoever. You know, so what character would you main if you were playing competitively? I can main pretty much everyone, guys. I mean it. Play everyone. But I feel the most comfortable with June or let's say Asuka. You play with Asuka, you know, I just feel more secure if I can counter and play more defensive. You know, but yeah, I used to main others like the Mishima fighting style is fun, and even Horang, but Horang like kind of like you know if you those who main Horang, but it's fun, you know, that's what matters. So which character has aged the best? I would say June and Asuka. They aged great. Attacking. Yes. Or if you look at the Mishimas, right? Look at Heihachi, Kazuya, and Jin. Which one like aged the best? It's not all of them. Many of them like are forgotten. Right? I don't think Jin really aged well, or Kazuya. I think Heihachi aged the most. Right? If I know what I'm talking about. Which character looks most ridiculous today? Dr. Buskanovich. Dr. Buskanovich is the most ridiculous character you guys added. I would say Combat, but even Combat makes more sense. Right, so it definitely is. Definitely is Dr. Buskanovich. Alright. Do old fighting games feel more satisfying than modern ones? I would still pop in Tekken 4. I would still pop in Tekken 5 and Tekken 7, right? I would still pop in these games. Don't get me wrong, just because I play old games. You know, I'm like, can't not all these games just all exist simultaneously? Can't they? Is it impossible? Really? So what makes a fighting game actually fun?
You win. Round 3. Fight.
I think the character selection will make it crazy. You know, put as many characters there because whoever picks up the game, they're gonna like only care about their main characters. It's just how it is. You know, till this day, bro, I don't know half of Street Fighter's roster. I don't know like Street Fighter roster like that. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all do know. That's like, you know, I only know Akuma, I only know Ryu, Chun-Li, Sakura. These are the only ones I know. I want it to stay like this until something needs to happen where I'm really